free range. So it's actually
there is now. You probably didn't see it in supermarkets 5 years ago, but pasture raised has become a thing. This describes pasture raised.
This is pasture raised.
Yeah, and these chickens are also certified organic. So the
certified
eggs
organic
here are certified organic and pasture raised. At the same time, you can have organic eggs.
Right.
That it's basically input substitution. All they do is give them organic grain, and they live in a house just like every other chicken, you know?
Okay.
So you're really not getting the same quality. If you watch these girls as they walk through the grass, they're constantly pecking, either hunting for a tasty piece of grass or a bug. And that pasture represents anywhere from 15 to 20% of their diet, and really makes a difference in the yolks and the quality of the egg.
Yeah, I noticed
they say the omega-3 content in pasture-raised eggs is just drastically different.
So if you're a person that wants healthy food for your kids, or if you're just a person that wants healthy food for yourself, get pasture raised.
Pasture raised organic.
Pasture raised organic.
But pasture raised, I would say, is more important than free range for sure.
Okay, for sure. So pasture raised, and so regarding the quality of the yolk, I was surprised last night, and or rather this morning when I made an omelet with the eggs that James gave me. What's the farm he works at again called? Carversville Farm. Mm-hmm. They were a dark, almost orangey yellow.
Yeah.
Compared to what I literally had an omelet this morning with 2 eggs from the ones that James gave me at Carversville, and then 1 from whatever it was, free range Trader Joe's.
Right.
And it said on the box, high omega-3s and all the great marketing, but it was a very light yellow.
Yeah, totally different.
Totally different nutritional level, and just the health benefits are dwarfed with the pasture-raised chickens.
That's it.
That's great, and you can see
So
there.
These are our mobile chicken tractors.
Yeah, look at that. You can see.
They're on old hay wagon running here in the 10x16. All there is in there, or 12x16, and there's roosts, 30 roosts, and or nesting boxes and roosts for them to sleep in at night.
Right. That's awesome.
Tucker had to see us on the other side.
Adios, Tucker.
Good boy. Keep doing what you're doing, Tucker.
Good job. You're doing so great. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yes, good boy. All right, so interesting. Do other farmers typically have a dog or some sort of, maybe they wouldn't go for a dog, but they have like a cardboard cutout of a fox to try to prevent that? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could work. Another way to do it is to close the chickens in every night. Which now we're at the longest part of the year. All the chickens might not be in till 9 or 30. A couple might be outside. They don't all go in, and
it's a whole different.
So yeah, it's just not something we want to deal with. It's way better to have the dog, but obviously your backyard chicken setup doesn't really justify a whole nother animal. You got to have 350 chickens out there to sort of make it worth it.
Right. And here
we got the sheep, and this side, right side of their path here.
You can see there that they have they're wilting, right?
Yeah, these are hair sheep.
Sheep.
They're shedding their hair. We don't have to shear them, which is really nice. And the right side of their pen there was our wintered over spinach, which we had a great crop of. And then we let it get really weedy and grow up, and we let the sheep graze it down. And yeah, they love the spinach.
Love it. And so with the sheep, specifically, you're raising them for.
This is only for lamb.
Only for lamb.
No wool production.
Okay.
We really, relative to the whole operation, we really don't do a whole ton of lamb, but we really like them around in the rotation, having them on the cover crops and moving through the fields. They're really good for the health of the soil. And we do like that diversity. Like I said, we run a meat CSA, and we really try to offer, people won't want to come pick up every month. They pick up just pork or just chicken.
Okay.
So the lamb offers a bit of variety for us, but it also offers some variety in the rotation. But you can see this was like the beginning of the week, basically, is when they started in this pen, and
look at that.
They're moving fast.
That's impressive. This is 1 week, and they're just mowing it down.
They mow it down very quickly.
That's effective. No fossil fuels there.
No fossil fuels. Actually, they're putting back exactly what the soil needs.
Right. Nature's recipe.
Nature's designed it that way.
Yeah. And so with the CSA, what would, I guess you call it a share? How much would a share cost for someone that wanted to get just the vegetables and fruits? How much would a share cost?
So our share is $25 a week.
Wow.
And
Probably much more expensive.
this week, people went home with 8 different things. I guess might have been 9, including all the pick your own options.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's see if we can run through the share off the top of my head.
Here we
We
go.
got zucchini and summer squash, pick 3. The next choice is fennel or a bunch of scallions, head of fennel or a bunch of scallions. And then we have radishes, turnips, or kale or chard. We have head lettuce, choice of head lettuce. Oh, I forgot to get a choice between cucumbers or cabbage or snow peas. Next one was, what did I say? I said the kale, the turnips. Yeah. And then, choice of garlic scapes, choice of head lettuce. Get 1 head of fresh garlic right here.
What are garlic scapes?
Garlic scapes are the top that come off here. You snap them off, and a couple weeks ago we can store them for a couple weeks, and they're great to saute with, great to grill with.
Okay.
Yeah. And then next choice was a jar of our salsa or a pint of blueberries.
Really?
And from local organic Jersey-grown blueberries.
Nice.
Our guy Mike.
Nice.
Include them in the share. Almost entirely what goes in the share is stuff we grow, but we do try to offer a little bit more fruits and stuff. And we always like it to be organic and local. Mike's blueberries. And then the last choice was the pick your own options. We have pick your own herbs, which includes 3 types of basil, sage, oregano, and we also did pick your own flowers. And right now we have rudbeckia, which is like a black-eyed Susan, and zinnias and cosmos.
Rudbeckia, zinnias, and cosmos.
Yeah, and that would close out your share. So
and
quite a lot for $25.
That's a lot. And so we're talking how many boxes? How many? One huge box, 50 pounds.
It's usually like a nice big. No, not 50 pounds. It's a lot of choices. About 8 different items. We fill a grocery bag.
Okay.
One of those. Your reusable grocery bag, which we give everybody at Dogwood Farms one at the beginning of the season. And you fill that, and then take home a bouquet of flowers and a couple bunches of herbs.
That's wonderful. And you're not burning fossil fuels as much as you would be, anywhere nearly as much as you would be. It's almost like I don't say zero or virtually carbon neutral footprint, but it's drastically. If we're talking almost 100% of a carbon footprint when you buy the bananas and all the fruits and vegetables from other countries. And these are good people doing good work around the world at Shop and Shop,
and then you
right?
take into the fact that your share was picked a day or two before you got it.
The sunlight energy is still fresh in there.
Not only saving fossil fuels, but the quality of freshness really makes a difference.
Yeah, I was listening to a talk when I met the executive founder and CEO of I'm drawing a blank. He's some former NBA or Will Allen.
Will Allen, Growing Power. Yeah,
Growing Power. And he was talking the same thing about how critical it is that once you take a vegetable or any sort of fruit out of the ground, I mean the nutrition rate and the freshness just it dwarfs by minute by second, and the fresher, the more direct to the ground, the better it is for your body.
Yeah.
And the less spoilage you get.
Basically, they're still alive and slowly dying. Is the way to think of it.
Yeah,
right?
They're still alive, slowly dying.
The more alive that produce is, and when you eat it, the more alive you are, and the more you get out of it.
Right. I thank you so much for taking your time to bring us around your farm. I know you're very busy, and I just always like to close with any sort of motivational, inspirational, just sort of honest communication about what you do if you want to inspire others, and why it's so important to buy local and to get good food.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to support the environment around you. I mean, I think it's so. A lot of environmental action and stuff seems like distant,
Right.
But to be involved with
like
a farm and protect,
somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to protect the environment around you, to protect farmland around you from becoming houses. I mean, that's like a really big step that people can take in environmental action. But then in addition, enjoying organic produce that is locally grown is a great thing for your family. I think people just love to come out to the farm. That experience is a positive thing that people need in their lives, and it's certainly something I like in my life, and we like having people come in here. So it's a great thing to be involved.
Phenomenal. One more time, the contact information and the hours of operation for this
we're
Dogwood Farms.
Dogwood Farms in Hillsborough, New Jersey. You can visit us on our website, dogwoodfarmsnj.com, and you can come to our store. We're open Wednesday through Friday, 2 to 6, and Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
Phenomenal.
And
Phenomenal.
yeah, we'd love to see you.
Thank you so much, Jon. And to my fans and viewers out there, subscribe to Stay Alive, one planet and one group of people making it beautiful. Thanks a lot.